Hey guys, it's Matt with Conservative Trades. Hope everybody's doing all right out there today in the day trading world. We are having a good week over here, and today is another green day, ending the day up $253.78. But I got to tell you, I did fill out a lot of tickets today, and so with fees and commissions and everything, we're not quite hitting $200, but that's okay. I really don't mind. I'm enjoying the process here, and we're definitely going to be tacking on a nice extra little bit of money here onto the account, the cushion that we're building here on the account. So quick announcement before I do get started in today's video. I actually went ahead and filmed my day trading setup, and so I'm going to be sharing that with you guys here on the channel. And I don't know if I'm going to post that video today, tomorrow, this weekend, but at some point I'm going to go in, I'm going to edit it, and we'll post the video. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you guys, though. So it's going to give you a little glimpse into what my setup looks like, and how I've got my monitor set up, and even you'll get a glimpse at the brand new computer that I just had built and installed. So yeah, I'm looking forward to sharing that with you, and I'll also be sharing some personal things here as well. I'm kind of personalizing it. I'm making it more than just about day trading and just about the day trading station. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Just be on the lookout for it. But as far as today, there's really not. I mean, I hate to say this. I mean, there's really not too much to go through. I mean, you see here on the P&L, I mean, we had several just small wins. The trade on AMD pretty much canceled out the loss on Apple. And actually, that was a greater loss. I did make a little bit of that back. That was at one point a $40-some loss, I believe. So I did make some of that back. But anyway, these two trades pretty much cancel each other out. And then, BYND, UAL, really, BYND just kind of is what it is. Boeing kind of just is what it is. UAL, I feel like could have been a lot better had I traded it a little bit better. And then RCL, RCL was good. I think that one really could have been a lot better as well had I been a little bit more patient. So you know what? I'll just go over these two trades right here. So if we come over here to UAL, this was one that I kind of took later in the day. And let's see, no, let's see, let me, oh, here we go. Trying to pull out the 2-minute chart here. So you can see that UAL had a pretty nice buy up all throughout the day today. And I felt like this was pretty overextended here. And I felt like this was a place to safely get in and start building a position. So I did. I started with 100 shares here at 36.19. And then I started with another 100 shares at 36.29. We were just kind of, floating around here a little bit, and I felt like we were getting into a little bit of consolidation, so I pretty much just got out a little bit better than break even on those 200 shares. But then it looked weak. So, here, and this is kind of an issue I have, guys. This is why I said I could be a little bit more patient with some of this stuff, because really, I should have waited for this move. I kind of thought we were going to get a breakdown here and return back to these levels here, or at least back to this 20 moving average. And so I went ahead and said, well, you know what? I'll go ahead and start a position here. And I did. It was just a starter position. It was small share size. And I added again all the way up here. And my only regret is not adding again up here. So when it came down, I got out some of my shares here, and then I got out some here and then some here. And it actually ended up being a good trade. So, basically these are two different trades here. And and I made 21 bucks. I made 21 bucks, but realistically, guys, this should have easily been, had I been more patient, this should have been a $50 to $60 win here on UAL. And I should have allowed myself more time to buy, average in here. The reason I didn't is because UAL, it's one of those stocks that has just been on a steady incline all day long, okay? And here we were having this massive run up, but in this period of consolidation here, that 9 EMA was catching up to it, and I just didn't know. I didn't know if we were going to finally get the breakdown. But we came up here, we double topped, and we eventually did get the breakdown. I really should have added here and then just put a stop over here, but it goes back to what I was saying earlier in the trading, the live stream today. At this point, I was already up on the day, and it was more about trading not to lose rather than trading to win. When you're trading to win, you're trading a little more aggressively, and you don't care if you have to take a loss, because you know, it's a small loss on the day, and it's not going to kill you. Had I taken this loss here, I still would have ended the day up close to $200. So it wouldn't have been a big deal. But I was kind of in this place where I didn't want to take the loss. I just didn't want to take it. I really didn't want to take it. I wanted to be up on the day, and I wanted to push my P&L on the day. And so again, I was trading not to lose. And so you just trade a little bit differently. It's a little bit different mindset altogether, right? So anyway, you know what? Here, I'll go ahead and just go over this trade briefly here on Boeing. You can see here, I added here, and I got out here. And then same thing here. It was a pullback trade, had a big buy up. I added here, and got out here. And between those two trades, it also just brought me up $21. Could have managed it better, obviously. Could have gotten much better move on both of those had I been more patient. And I said I was only going to go over those two stocks, but here we go, RCL. And RCL just continues to push relentlessly, but it's pretty much doing what the XLF is doing right now. It's following the financial sector almost to a T at this moment. But the markets in general are all pushing up. You can't see it here, but I do have, and I've told you guys before, but this is more for those of you who are new to the channel. I do have the broader markets up on another monitor. I can see the financial sector. I can see the tech sector. I've got the SPY up. And so, but anyway, this one here is probably going to be just a little difficult to go through. By the way, shout out to my boy Turf in the live stream. He actually reminded me that I could scroll over this way, just like so. And so so I figured out how to do that. So thanks again, Turf. But right here we had a nice buy up, and I got in here, and I wish I had waited for that move. Again, I just wasn't patient enough with it. It came all the way up here. I started averaging in here, and I averaged in again here, and here, and I would add a total of 600 shares at this point. And it came back, and I went ahead and got out for just a very, very, very small win. It wasn't a big win at all. And then I kind of reset my position. I added here, and then I got out here. And then same thing, and then I got out the rest of it here. It came back, and I averaged in again. And then I got out here, and then I went short again here and got out here. You can see it was just a lot of scalping on these pullbacks. But this right here, I hate that I built such a nice, beautiful position and really didn't maximize it the way that I could have. Even if I had just let it get down to this point right here, it would have been a much better move than taking it all the way up here. I would have gotten 20 more cents just about on that 600 shares, and it would have ended up being a $120 win on that move alone. And then I could have reset my position. But anyway, you can see coming up here, the same thing, and I really started adding too soon. I shouldn't have started adding here. I should have started adding here and then just been patient with this process here on the pull up. But anyway, like I said, guys, there's really not too much to go over today. I mean, there's really not. But one thing that I will say is I'm very happy with the results of this pullback strategy. Even when it starts to give me a little bit of a hard time, I'm able to find some good exit points on it. And, it's been working for me. It's just what's working for me right now. Breakdown trading has not been working as well. And I hate it because even right here on AMD, this was kind of one of those situations where you can see with AMD, it was just whipsaw action all through here. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Even when we got confirming lows, it just went, right back up in the other direction. And there were so many opportunities here where I was just trying to let it be patient for the breakdown. And had we gotten the breakdown, it would have been a much nicer move. But I can say that I pretty much profited on every single scalping trade that I took in all this choppy action, though. And so again, I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that. But the strategy overall has been working well. And I'm very interested to see in the direction that these markets end up going in. Today was really just kind of a day of consolidation, I think, for the markets in general. XLF has been doing a little bit better, and it's kind of on the come up. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much all I've got for you today. Once again, look out for that trade station, trade setup video. I'll be posting it soon as I get it edited. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and consider joining us in the live stream. We stream live right here on the channel Monday through Friday beginning around 9 a.m. And to all my regulars, looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow in the chat. Take care.